Hey everybody, how's it going today? It's me, Captain Energy, and today we're taking a look at Reason 13. Not officially, but the website. Apparently, Reason 13 was just announced, and as I predicted it would be, I actually did mention this in several forums and on several live broadcasts where I mentioned, I think Reason 13 is coming, and people would tell me, oh, no, it won't be for a while because Reason 13 is, it's going to be a bit because there's all this investment money and, they basically, there's no way they can release it right this second. They need to make some of their money back. But in reality, Reason 12 has been around a while. It is getting a little, it's a little long in the tooth. Let's face it. It does need some updates. And especially if Reason Studios wants to come back and recapture the DAW community in a way that is more than just a plugin. They've been leaning on this plugin thing for a little bit, and it's great to see that they have that capability, and I think it's awesome that I can use Reason as a plugin within Cubase and whatnot. But I really want Reason to stand on its own, and if it's going to stand on its own, it needs some improvements, and in 13, I think we're going to see a lot of these improvements that people have been looking for coming to us. All right, let's take a look and see what's going on here. First of all, we don't have to wait very long for it. It's coming out June 18th. If you've purchased Reason within this past year, since January 1st of 2024 on up till now, if you've purchased Reason 12, you get a free upgrade. I don't get a free upgrade because I purchased it like back when it came out, But yeah, well, that's fine. What are you going to do? You can't win them all. Sometimes you got to be that guy who actually has the software when everybody else is asking questions. And that's what I do. Speaking of that, if this is the kind of thing you like to tune into, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it with your friends. I'm looking to grow the channel. We're getting real close to 2,000 subscribers, which is pretty awesome for a new or newer YouTuber, I believe. And I would really love to get there and finally get some support from the industry, I should say, not from the community, but from the industry as far as, bringing us new equipment sooner so I can at least view it, not own it. I don't necessarily want to own it, but it would be cool to be able to try stuff out and share that information with you all. Anyway, like, subscribe, and share. That's what I'm asking you to do. Please, I would appreciate it. All right, so let's get into this. Anyway, so first of all, they upgraded the browser, the sound browser. Now, all the patches, samples, and loops are in one place, as it says right here. The new browser. Find the perfect sound by filtering on any of from name to kind categories and tags. Let's see. So basically, they've added all these tags. Actually, we can't see them yet. They're right here. All these tags: dirty, lush, mellow, punchy, percussive, organic, noisy, and these have been attached to the sounds that fit these descriptions, which is going to help you load up a sound. Regardless of what instrument, because sometimes you don't know what instrument you want to use. Sometimes you just know you want a sound that is an airy pad with, a buzzy airy pad or something like that. And this will help you narrow down your selections a little easier. And then you can determine what instrument you want to use. Rather than letting the instrument guide you, let the sound you want to hear guide the instrument that you use in your productions. I think this is a really good thing for them. The sequencer has been upgraded. They've got all kinds of new stuff going on in here. I don't even know all of it. It looks a lot different. I would compare the two, but I don't think it's really necessary. If you've been a Reason user, at least not yet, it will be necessary once we actually get to see it in real life. Right now, it's speculation. Because what we see right here is not guaranteed to be what actually makes it to the end. We've still got 2 months, and as a developer, I can tell you there have been times that something that we thought was going to get from, the start to finish of a project ended up getting axed in the end because either it just wasn't working right or there were other complications, databases change in the back. This is my side of the world. This isn't their side, but you get the idea. Things change, and you have to kind of roll with those punches that come at you as a developer. And in other ways, maybe there's some other ideas that they were planning on putting into this that they didn't think they could get in, and now that developer says, "Hey, Mateus, the guy who runs the project, hey, Mateus, I just thought of how we could get this to work," and then he gets it in there, and boom, now it's in there. All of a sudden, it's just like an extra little chef's kiss type scenario, Anyway. All right, so let's see. Easy access to your editing features. The upgraded sequencer makes it effortless to make your music sound like you. Well, I don't know. Make your music sound like you. I don't know if I want my music to sound like me sometimes. No, I'm kidding. But anyway, they moved all these options here to the side. They used to be along the top. The tools used to be kind of running in the middle here, and now they're all like kind of organized in a better way, I think. We'll see what happens. I can't wait to see this. I am trying to get on the beta. Because they did just make the beta public, or they did just announce that they're publicly looking for beta testers. So I am on the list, hopefully, and maybe I'll get to see it. I won't be able to share anything because of NDA, but in case you don't know what NDA is, a non-disclosure agreement. It means I agree not to be like, hey, look at this software, it's awesome, or hey, look at this software, I hate it. And I can almost guarantee I'm not going to hate it because I love Reason. I've been a fan forever. But anyway, yeah, they've upgraded the look. They've redone the whole interface, is what it sounds like here. And they've got now a dark mode, it looks like. They have some new sounds. They've taken all the instruments that they include with Reason and made new patches, more modern patches. Can't speak. For you to use in your productions so that you can have fresh sounds on the instruments you already know and love. There are some samples here. We can give them a listen if you'd like. Let's just click one or two. We'll go with Bring Me the Beat. So these sound like they're Rex loops. I mean, these sound pretty modern. I'm curious, actually, if they used some of the people who developed sound packs, the weekly sound packs, to create these new sounds as well, if it was an extra project, or if these sounds were maybe even extracted from some of the sound packs. I don't know where they came from. I'm just, again, speculating here. The Polytone dual layer synthesizer. Polytone is a synth. This is the instrument, one of the new instruments that they're including with this. Actually, well, the only new instrument it seems, but there are other components. Polytone is a synth leverage synth, and inspired by favorite vintage hardware, we designed it to recreate the warm analog sounds you know and love. But it wouldn't be us if we didn't tweak the formula for more possibilities. Even better, Polytone has 2 layers that can be stacked, morphed between for super fat evolving sounds. Polytone is more than just a replica of the past. It's a loving tribute. This is Polytone. This thing looks pretty nice. It kind of looks, I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure what exactly they were trying to emulate here as far as what hardware. Kind of hard to say. But it does look good. I don't know what. I was just going to click B. That's not going to do anything except for, flip the screen. Sorry. I get carried away and start thinking Reason. I can just see the different parts of it here. Anyway, let's see. So you've got the 2 oscillators as A and B right here. This must be the 2 different settings. I'm not 100% sure what's going on with this interface yet. We'll have to see when it gets here. They do have some sounds here. Now, the one thing I noticed about the sound demos that they have here, I wish that they would have had a stripped down version of the Polytone only without the background, because I'll explain why I say that in a second. But when you listen to this, yes, the synth sounds nice, but are all these from the Polytone? I don't know. I'm hoping, except for the kick drum, I'm assuming is a drum machine. All right, let's go. How about we'll do Retro Rider. This sounds Okay, I'm just going to assume that everything but the drums is coming off the Polytone. That being the case, this thing sounds real good. All right. You can see the back of it. If you click the image, it shows you the back, so you can see the inputs, outputs, CVs and such. So if you're a guy who likes to flip the rack around, I know I am, and I will absolutely be building some combinators with these babies, the new stuff that's built in here. The next thing they've included is a new reverb and delay unit called Ripley Space Delay. Now, Ripley, if you're a fan of sci-fi as I am, you'd probably be associating this with Ripley from Alien, the Alien movies. She was played by Sigourney Weaver, and it's if you haven't seen Alien, you definitely should watch Alien. It's a great movie. Anyway, all right, so Ripley combines delay, reverb, and unique flavors of filtering, noise, and distortion. Coupled with extensive modulation, you can create the delay you want. Anything from clean taps or warm analog sounds to crazy lo-fi chirps or washed-out ambiances. Everything that adds character and depth to your music. All right, so here we are. Look at this. This looks like, they all kind of look like hardware, because that's what they're supposed to be. But this just for some reason looks more like something I could go to Guitar Center and buy today, or to Sweetwater Sound or wherever. It looks amazing. I think it looks great. Very clean interface. We've got wobbler, ping pong, space. You can kind of, I'm assuming that when you change the knob, I don't know if this is just a setting that it changes the value. I guess it must be. Not that the title would change. I'm, not positive. But, because VSTs, you can do a lot of things you can't do with a real plugin. Or actually, not VSTs, sorry. REs, VSTs, same difference. You know what I mean. Now, what I thought was cool here is that they actually let you turn the effects off, so you can hear the difference between the effect on and the effect off, which I thought would be really cool if they'd done that up with the Polytone. Like, for example, this is Night Phase with the effect on. What's it doing? It's doing that. I turned it off, and this is plain. Here's the effect again. I think that's a really cool way to preview the sounds with the wet and dry mix, and you being able to switch back and forth. I like that a lot. Let's see, pulsing chords. We'll do one more. Oops. Oh wow, it's adding a lot to this one. All right, that's amazing. This thing sounds really good. I can't wait to see it. They've also added a couple more tools here. We have the sidechain tool. This is like an auto ducker type scenario, like to add that kind of pumping sound to your track. They've got a gain tool to help with levels, stereo panning, routing, and it's in one sleek package for automation, auditioning, or using it in a combinator. And the stereo tool is a tool that takes mono instruments or mono tracks and gives them new life by making them play through stereo. I'm not making that up. That's what it says right here. All this really improves the workflow so you can focus on what you love most, making music. That's Mateus. I'm not sure how to say his last name, but Mateus is, if you don't know who Mateus is, he is the man. Very charismatic dude. He is the project manager for Reason as a project, and he's the guy who kind of drives the direction of the development of new versions and software that goes with Reason. I was really hoping for more in the new combinator as far as additional knobs and such. I guess we'll see what happens with that. Maybe that'll be the surprise, like the sprinkles on the cookie, like I said earlier, that type of thing where they all of a sudden go, hey, we found a way to add more knobs and sliders. That would be my dream. As far as like physically more on the screen, not necessarily more in the library. The library would be cool too, but more on the screen would be better, because I feel like I want to build more complicated combinators than what I can with just 32 buttons, 32 sliders and knobs. And also, I'd love to see some other kinds of interface components, but I guess we'll have to wait for that for maybe 12.5 or something. If you want to read more of what Mateus thinks, there's a whole article here where they interview him and he kind of goes through what he thinks about the new Reason 13. And he's a heck of a dude. I would say definitely check that out. And if you want to sign up for the beta yourself, you can right here, the giant button, boom, hit that, and that will take you to the screen where you sign up. All you've got to do is pick phase, which is beta, obviously. Hit beta, apply for beta testing, and it will say, give you a message where you sign up. In my case, it's just telling me calm the heck down, because I've already signed up, and I basically, it's just saying like, you've already signed up, chill out, man, we'll get to you, Hopefully they will get to me soon. I look forward to getting my hands on this to play around with it, and like I said, it'll be great to be able to see it and get an idea of what's going on. Though I can't show that information right away, I can kind of I'll say build off of it for when it does actually release in a month and a half, which is not that bad. And I will be able to use that information to either build new videos based off that, or to use the videos depending how much it changes between now and then. I can use the videos or make videos now that I could release later with the production version, and just mention that some things may have changed because this is beta production, Anyway, I hope you liked that video. Let me know what you think. Are you going to get Reason 13? Or are you not going to get Reason 13? I'd already be ordering it if I could. I can't, because I already have Reason 12. Yeah, I will definitely be getting it. It's going to be $200 for the upgrade, and $500 for the full version if you want to own the license, okay? Which, personally, I really like owning the license. Now, the thing about owning the license, if you're new to Reason, is you don't get any of the extra plugins, the extra rack extensions, or anything. However, if you have got a collection of VSTs, you'll probably be good to go. But Reason Studios does have a bunch of instruments that you do get with Reason Plus that you don't get with Reason 13, but you can purchase them. They don't come included, is what I'm getting at. I personally have purchased all those, so I'm ready to go. Give me this thing so I can start using my instruments with it. That'd be awesome. Anyway, I'll see you all in the next video. I will be making a second video today because I received a special little package from Japan, and we're going to take a look at that in another video. All right, see you soon. Have a great day. Bye for now.